the TV is way too misleading. Telling them lies until you believe it. Repeat it, repeat it, repeat it, repeat it. It don't take a genius to pick up the pieces.
Tell me, do you see it too? The numbers. Tell me, do you see what I see again? Tell me, do you see it too? The numbers. Tell me, do you see what I see again? Stop. Listen. Do you see the numbers too?
Alright. Firing back up the channel. Not firing off on all cylinders today as I would have liked to have been, but hey, nevertheless we're back with, of course, the measurable, observable, repeatable matrix. And we've got some situations to go through, of course, to decode. Of course, we have what we're going to begin with, right? Got quite a list, so there's probably going to be a few parts to today. Was trying to fire up the live stream, but man, what a tedious process it is for many reasons. Not even going to go into that or waste any time speaking about it, or certain individuals from the other day. I'll save that for another upcoming video if need be. If you know, you know. If you don't, just check my community wall post from Sunday and knock yourself out with that. Yeah, so again, back with the measurable, observable, repeatable matrix revealed. Of course, myself, MOR, aka musically orientated repertoire, aka audio oracle. So, scripted Boris Johnson, scripted in and scripted out. Jesuit educated, Jesuit buffoon, Jesuit puppet, Jesuit minion. Again, it started from the other day, right? I'm sure Resignation's 75. I'm sure it was all going off July 5th, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sure Resignation, or Resignations, excuse me, 75. But anyway, we're going to do it today. Of course, 7/7, right? July 7th, of course, Boris Johnson. Give me one moment here. Who assumed office July 24th, 2019. Again, Boris Johnson equals 77. Again, July 7th. Again, if you're new here, just go through the obvious information that's already been served up a bazillion times from myself and the community. You know, of course, Gematria Fake News 24. Of course, Jacozy Truth. I mean, so many great names to mention. Just do the obvious, because I can't do it for you. Oh my god, what's happening there? So, remember, he came in 158 weeks after Theresa May in 2019. 158 weeks. Freemasonry equals 158, like Boris Johnson, 158. 59 also Boris Johnson, like Freemasonry. And 67, Secret Society equals 166. But again, sticking with just today's numbers, just in case anybody's new here, I don't want to overwhelm you, but as I say, you know, you need to catch up. When you catch up, then come back, you know. It's not hard to understand what's been presented here. Just like, as I say, we can circle dates or specific, you know, a date or within the date itself, from that date with the numerology and stuff, you know, and be able to forecast, as we've done in this community so many times. Even if it's not some, you know, I don't know if you know the meme when the guy's got all the he's got all his points of interest and key points of interest, but you know, he's got all the strings and that tied to it. My point is, it doesn't always have to be, you know, like that as such, you know. As I say, I heard, and I will quickly say the person's name, FTFE, Fight the Flat Earth, the other day. He's like, oh, where did you predict this? Dude, I'm sure you'll be able to go through a video of mine and I say, even if I didn't put out a big grand video with it in the title, you know, I can easily do a sidebar and say, more than likely this is going to happen on this day because, you know, the day coming up, just like November 14th, you know, there's 47 days left of the year, and we know they love 47, just like all the crap that you was talking the other day, which I'm not going to get into today. All that, I'm not even trying to do any like comeback talk or anything like that. As I say, there's levels to this, and you know, I don't have to deal with that type of shit show. You know what I mean? That's just ridiculous. But you know, case in point, what happened the next day, as I pointed out on my community wall post, sir? What happened? What happened in America? July 4th with the guy that had the number 47 tattooed on his face. And obviously the mirror of that is 74. Obviously. Active shooter equals what again? Holiday equals what? It was on what day? Independence Day? Independence Day equals what again? Right. Yeah. Interesting. So, let's keep it moving. You can go and play with your balls and your heliocentric model and your other foolish friend over there called Scam Man Ran, Simon Dan, aka Scam Man Dumbass Dan, you know. And as I always say, you know, or recently anyway, you know, it's Midgard, it's the sorting ground. So you're going to get all the crazy variables. You're going to see nice stuff here, but you're also going to see, you know, crazy shit as well, and those that uphold the madness, whether they're paid to do it or not. You know what I mean? Whether their minds just, you know, molded because of the obviousness in the environment, and who's controlling the education system and the TV, you know, and how they bombard you with specific things, you know, and imagery. But then at the same time, some of them know what's going on and they're happy yeah, to, you know, uphold the fuckery. You know, they're never going to be ready to have a mature discussion about anything. They just want a shit show. And as I say, you saw how he dug his own grave the other day. But anywho, we'll leave that there. I don't have to harp on about that individual as such. And as I say, it's not me getting back out or I'm trying to. No. As I say, there's levels to this. Yeah. So I say, calm down over there. Yeah. Chill out. Relax, man. So I say, you just dig your own grave. And it's funny watching you do it as well. It's hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious. And I'm not even making that up. Like, it really is funny. And anyone with, you know, at least a brain cell would be coming over and looking to see that, and they're just like, oh my god. You know you fucked up, right? Hey Craig, you know you fucked up. Oh. As I say, they still may put out a video, you know, at any moment, or tomorrow. You know, what's his name, he likes his Flat Earth Friday and Tin Twirl Hat Tuesday, Simon Dan. But as I say, when I was notified of the, you know, if they're going to make a video about the content that I'm putting out over here, I said, hey, it's going to be, hold up. Yeah, it's going to look pretty silly. It's going to look pretty silly, pretty silly for you guys, excuse me. All right? Because as we know, Simon Dan ran off and hid under a rock. He was supposed to have a debate with Zach, right? Well, there you go. What happened to him? Vanished. Vamoosed. Magic trick. He's fucking Houdini. Fucking hell. Fucking Dynamo's back, you know? Shit. Fucking hell. You know, he's giving JS Magic a run for his money with these type of magic tricks. Shout out to JS Magic. Feel free to like and subscribe. He puts out really good, you know, uploads to do with magic and stuff. But anyway, my point is, quickly, you know, it's advised that you don't do that, because you really look stupid, especially you, Dan. Well, actually, you both look as bad as each other. One thing I will give to Dan though, I'm sure we would have got to a level if he'd have said, oh well, let's do a debate at 12, and I said, okay, no, let me change it to even 1 o'clock. He wouldn't have been getting bent out of shape like this hombre that's supposed to be Navy trained and all this type of stuff that he says, which is absolute bullshit. Craig is not fucking Navy SEAL with the type of attitude that he's got. Are you fucking crazy? But then, to be fair, it wouldn't surprise me if he was actually. I have to say that at the same time. It's kind of like a backtrack, but no, it's just me seeing simultaneous possibilities because, no, actually, I mean, this is Midgard after all. Fucking hell, it's the sorting ground. So, July 7th, 77. Of course, Boris Johnson, 77. Of course, Society of Jesus, 56, aka Society of Jesus, aka the Jesuit Order. Again, the Jesuit Order equals 177. And just like if you write out British Prime Minister Boris Johnson equals 177, and the notorious Jesuit number 201. Yes, 201. And I'm sure Moravian Illuminati equals 188. I'm sure the money denominations in America equals to 188 when you add them all together. So funny as well, when I first saw this the other day, I'm sure it was on the 5th of July, as I pointed out before. Again, resignations equals 75. But what I was going to say was, I noticed when it was all coming up, people resigning, it was like, oh, is he going to, Boris himself, is he going to resign? One of the news articles that I saw, I think it was from The Sun, and I saw it at 8:30, so I was like, oh, they're putting up the death numbers. And look, today, when he leaves, and I'm sorry, but you're going to see it in a second anyway, either from his birthday or I think it's from his birthday. You got the 2 weeks, 5 days. Time death RIP equals 25 and 20. We have a life lesson today of 20. 7 and 7, a 2 and 0, a 2 and 2 equals 20. Yeah? So again, they had the 83, 8:30, 8:30. That was on the news a couple of days back. And I said, oh, they're putting out the death numbers because we know murder, death, you know. Murder, death, collapse, destroy, found dead, you know, all these type of numbers that equate to 38, and some of them both 38 and 83, as we've pointed out a bazillion times over here. And end and dead equal 14. And as I did mention briefly, the Liverpool bombing that was on November 14th last year, bomb equals 14. As I say, the playlist is there, and you'll see how it correlates with the predictive programming that they put out with the Marvel film called Shang-Chi, yeah, and the 10 Rings, Legend of the 10 Rings. So go figure on that. So again, it's not hard for me to be like, oh, you know, see what date's coming up. Don't do some major, you know, tying all this and that and whatnot together. Just simply looking at the date and saying, more than likely something's going to happen on that day. All right, Craig? Just like I did with the New Zealand, just like I've done with the Christmas one. It was the guy at Christmas again, Anthony Quinn Warner. Yeah? And even other little things around the time. Yeah? So, or a few things. Yeah? So, you know, stop playing the fool. And going on like you're, you know, playing fool to catch wise, like, you know, you're so wise. Or I'm not even saying that you haven't got the ability to be wise. You just like to play the fucking idiot. Alright? Whatever it is, who knows? I'm not in his brain, I'm not him. Or Simon Dan, or those type of individuals. Also, deft equals 213, so perfect. Again, today leaves 177 days. Again, the Jesuit Order, 177 and 201. And also death equals 213. Perfect. I know it's not on the date as such, but, you know, going with how the death things factor in and, you know, the metaphorically. So again, time death RIP 20. Dead and end equals 14. We have a day. Numerology, 7 of 7, of course, equals 14. And I remember when he had his car crash, was it 145 days from Theresa May? Basically, she had a car crash, a staged car crash in Belgium, say like 2 years before or something like that. But anyway, if you do it in the same annual, and when George Floyd and all that scripted buffoonery was going on, Boris Johnson had some scripted car crash with some protester running across his car, front of his car, whatever, running across the front, excuse me. Yeah. And then I think her one was November 3rd. I can't remember the date of his one. But anyway, it's documented, and I'm sure it was something like 145 days. Car crash 145. Again, the Jesuit Order, military lot from the, your Knights Templar and whatnot, via the Catholic Church and whoever the fuck else. But, definitely the Catholic Church. Yeah. And I'm sure Catholic equals, or Catholic Church. Is it Catholic 145? Anyway, car crash 145, as I already said. Spoke about that. Again, it's going to be a slow burn. I'm not rushing through anything. So how long have you been here? 15 minutes. That's all good. Order out of chaos with the treble 2. Got a few things to look at, man. A few situations. We're going to take a brief look at there was a new lorry situation, right, with some immigrants just recently in America. We're going to look at a couple of suicide cases. There's a few more things as well, so just hold tight. I'm not going to be going full whack into what's his face, as you just saw. If you saw the thumbnail there, which is for, of course, for the video anyway. Which actually I will show in a sec, actually, as it's coming up. So resignation. And look, Boris to quit 57. Again, I'm sure it started on the 5th of July when it was all kicking off and people was resigning and all this stuff. All the people around him, whatever. Resign equals 36. Today we have a numerology of 36. See? I mean, perfect thus far, Again, am I making up the numbers? Did I birth him? Did I, give him his name? And or his the stage name that he goes by. Obviously, I know it's still his name, not that type of stage name, but you know what I'm saying. He's not going by Alexandra, is he? If nobody haven't done their homework, so to speak, they don't know him as Alexandra. Excuse me, only Boris. If you tell them his first name's Alexandra, they're gonna be like, what? His name's Boris. So anyway, Masonry 84, Jesuit 78, I'm sure as well by itself. Jesuit or Jesuits? Of course, Saturn 69, they love a bit of Saturn. Order out of chaos, that's what I was meant to say before with the treble 2. Also the 36 prime, 151, Prime Minister Boris Johnson, 151. Again, Resign 36. Boris Johnson 59, Freemasonry 59, we spoke about that already. Quit, there's a 23 coming up with quit, that's significant. Again, quit 67, Boris Johnson 67, resignation 67 as well. So it just all pans out. And Boris Johnson equals 166. Resignation equals 166. Again, did I make the English language and assign what's assigned where it's assigned? No, I didn't. Are these, base ciphers relevant? Yes, they are. Can you get anything you want from writing something just to make up for whatever situation? No, you can't. You might get lucky. Obviously, that could happen. But for the most part, overall, you can see, and it's been proven time and time again, just like Scamman Dan got absolutely obliterated the other day. That's why, what's his face that was pretending, oh, we don't know, he hasn't seen the video or know who Zach is. Listen, how much you want to bet he's seen his boyfriend's, the Get Back video at his boyfriend? And he said, rah. He even was on the phone to him or whatever. I had a FaceTime and said, you know what, Danny boy, I don't think you should take him up on the on the debate, because he ain't the one. I think I'm gonna try one of you, students from the circle though over here though. And what happened to you? You finished yourself off. I didn't even have to do much. And my point is, you was already finished, resurrected. I dug you up and destroyed you again. Yeah, dug you up, then I didn't have to do nothing because then you destroyed yourself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my point is, you've already been destroyed since 2013, before I even found this knowledge myself in 2016. Yeah, at the same time as True Earth, by the way, which I was actually putting off True Earth. I was like, what's that bullshit? As I've explained how many times before, didn't take me long. A mere 48 hours, but really it was so many hours in, and I said, oh my God. I said, this ain't looking good. And ever since, I've been waiting and hoping for them that, they can, I'm ready to give them the benefit of the doubt if they show me something, of, of magnitude that's got weight to set their foundation and say, oh, wow. And what have they done since 2016? All space agencies, what have they done? Showed me fuck all. Tell me about math magics that's giving you a whole next reality, but that obviously that works out and makes sense. And then you're gonna fucking do the true lies and give shit that does equate to, and you know what I mean? That is actually stuff in the reality. I know how you lot work. Yeah, you're not truly mature. But the thing I was gonna say was, as I said before, I did actually say, I know if it was Simon Dan, we would have set a time, even if we would have been having a little banter back and forth, I'm not saying you can't get a bit of entertainment ready as well, and you know what I mean, both parties. And then obviously when you get to the to do the debate now and the stream, because people like a little drama, they want a little banter, you know what I mean. I get the marketing, of course. Like, I get that shit, but you don't have to be all ultra extra and make it a ultimate shit show, and or be disingenuine, you know what I mean. Because you talk a lot of disingenuine shit, and you got a lot of disingenuous, followers there as well. So anyway, quit equals 23. So to when he got his proper position in 2019, 24th of July, mind you, mental health and mind control. See, 160 days left, mind control. And mental health 205. So what a perfect day for him to be, installed to do his buffoonery and fuckery and chat shit off a script, not really caring about anything. He's just a puppet, literally. If you look carefully, you can even see, somebody's whole arm, the Jesuit Order's arm, some, shadowy figure with their arm way up to at least the elbow, right up the what. Yeah, fingertips are coming out of his mouth. If you look good, you see that, you can even see the nails there, just there. You see the thumb? Look. Yeah, flicking past his tonsils. So anyway, quit 23, 2 weeks and 3 days. Again, did I install him on that day? Unbelievable. No, I didn't. So what's the odds? And again, that was the day was it last year? So the years are flying so quickly since Celeb 19. But anyway, yeah, it was last year when it was like, we're gonna implement for you to have to wear your face mask stuff a bit more. And I'm sure face mask equals 24 for the 24th of July. And then what did I just mention? Mental health 205, mind control 160. And again, in the 4 base ciphers, mind control, royal family, and toilet paper. Remember the frenzy for toilet paper that we've spoke about how many times? 137, 61, mental health 61. Again, also a base 61. Yeah, so 160, 137, 61, and 160. Yeah, full house, perfect overlay. So as I've explained before, those type of people that want to send you out for war, children, you know what I mean, friends and family, and or run out to go and get your vaccine, yeah, or tell you about toilet papers low, which was actually absolutely bullshit. Unbelievable. They're casting spells. Again, corona means crown. Crown 26. God equals 26. China virus, viral disease, plague. And again, most of these 26 is all in the blue full reduction, yeah? Just, oh mate. I mean, I've explained it so many times. If you're new here, just keep going through the videos, because once you learn it, innit? It's that simple. Otherwise, I'll be sidebarring forever. And it ain't fair on me to be rehashing and rehashing. Went over that already. Time def RIP. And look, this is from his birthday to today. And also remember, today is the anniversary of 7/7, which was also blatantly scripted. I can remember that guy coming on the TV. He was saying something about, oh, we was running a bomb exercise. And what's funny, we all the bombs went off at exactly all this train station that had the bombs placed. Oh, really? Yeah, he's saying, oh, we had hairs on the back of his neck. What's the man's name? Simon Cowell. Yeah, his name was Simon Cowell, not X Factor Simon Cowell, but I'm sure his name was Simon Cowell. And I was like, oh, yes, this morning I had hairs on the back of my neck. You know what I mean? Oh. Because what's funny is, or crazy, he said, and he said to even something facing like, oh, what are the odds? Or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. But even if he didn't say that little part there, my point is he definitely did say they're running a training exercise, that old chestnut, just like how many times, the terror attack suspect or the active shooter, which is still terrorism, obviously, rather than it being jihad and the holy war and fucking Ali Akbar. But my point is, how many times did it come out? And how many times I made videos and other people, well, definitely me, when I say, what are the odds that they're going to come out and say, this individual, this suspect, yeah, is known to authorities? How many times does that come out? Get the flying fuck out of here. Simon, you know what, and what's his face? Unbelievable. But anyway, it is Midgard, so, we just have a laugh and a joke with him. We don't have to get reeled in and have, you know what I mean? And get bent out of shape and then not concentrate, because that's what they want as well. They want to reel you in now. But because they don't know my type of level of how I am and how I think and stuff, yeah, we're not everybody. I'm not that cookie cutter. You get me? Yeah, there might be some default aspects of myself, but ultimately, overall, yeah, I'm not the one, bruv. Anyway, Chaos 19 and 26. We was just mentioning some 26s just now. Anyway, this is from his birthday, yeah? June 19th. Oh, perfect quick segue here. I'm going to make this his own video. Oh, do you know what? I'll do another. I'll continue. I'm still going to do a couple of parts because there's too much to go through, but I can't sit on this much longer. So this, of course, is today's upload thumbnail. And of course, the Highland Park shooting suspect was known to law enforcement. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. This character with number 47 on his face, of course, Agent 47. He's even got a post saying that he's a Manchurian candidate, or a Manchurian lab puppet, or a lab pet, not puppet, excuse me. So here's the Jesuit Order, so to speak, on the left. Yeah, Jesuit Order gang member in the morning before getting out of bed. What's scripted for today? What's scripted for today again? When they get out of bed now, they're like, shit, you press the trigger button. Because, of course, they are the real trigger fingers. Again, working the puppets in some way, shape, or form, You don't have to be from the lab to be full-blown MK Ultra or some degree. There's many types of different programs going on. What do you think the TV programs are in Disney and all this type of stuff? Have you not noted how some of the Disney kids get on in life after being with Disney? Have you not clocked what's going on? And that's just from that little, just from that alone, let alone the grander picture of what I'm trying to say here. Wow. I think that's the end of that. I mean, yeah. Oops, shame. Anyway, right here. God damn it. Yep. Shout out to Gematria Fake News 24. Unbelievable. Just look at the handshake. Freemasonic No doubt about it. This is some different type of metro. Or is this metro? I don't even... Oh, it must be actually. It must be what we're talking about, yeah. Alright. Anyway, feel free to pause this little bit here. The bit I want to see is, of course... And look what they're saying here. This is from that same news article from the Metro, right? The clear influence... Hold on. Is there another bit here? I know I did skip, didn't I? Hold on. Sorry, one moment here. Anyway, it just says that, you know, there are no MPs. Look at the bottom bit here. There are no MPs or no journalists who are members in the Westminster. Oh, really? Really? Look at the handshakes now. Top right. And of course, top left. I think that was the one the Queen was doing. Something like that, right? But, you know, look at them. The clear influence that they want people to believe is that in Westminster there are groups of MPs who are meeting up and discussing nefarious things, which is totally false. And then that's like me saying that this very news outlet isn't owned by the gang. You know, that's like me saying, oh, of course, how is Metro News or The Sun, you know, how is that Masonic media? You know what I mean? Of course not. They want the best for you. They do real journalism. You know, there's no nefarious activity going on. Unbelievable. Again, feel free to pause this. I'm not going to go through this. Alright. There's Trump over here. I mean, just look at them. 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 It's the Queen again with somebody else. CNN coverage on that one. There's Gaddafi and Tony Blair. Just look at them. You know, these are the people controlling history. The names that will be getting echoed into infinity now via those that allow this to, you know, continue. You know what I mean? So just imagine in a couple generations, because obviously nobody's really gonna, you know, do the obvious. There's not going to be no Viva la Revolution. You know what I mean? On the scale and how you would want it to be and how it should be. Maybe just for some individuals internally that get freedom in their consciousness from the bullshit matrix that these lot have set up, and understand the universal matrix that these scumbags are using and tainting down here in this realm. You know, that's how you can set your ass free. Shit, or at least somewhat. You know. Again, this is Midgard. You're bound to get, you know, great things, nice magical stuff here, but at the same time, you know, you're going to get dark magic and a shit show. And all the variables of the NPCs, people like, you know, Fight the Flat Earth, aka Craig, aka FTFE, Simon Dan, you know what I mean? Or that person Zach had on his stream the other day, Anomaly, and the type of bullshit he would say, you know, all the variables of these characters, you know what I mean? Again, the auditors. I mean, come on. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just go back through the videos. I'm sure there's even playlists there ready for you. You know, I do my best for hospitality. You know, still waiting for one auditor to come back, you know, and say, oh, wow. You know, I've set up specific playlists for you. How many? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, and still not one of them. Even if you've had a quick conversation with them, yeah. How many of them are yet to come back in, you know, 2 years? Wow. Oh my God. So again, if you think anybody really wants to be the catalyst for change when they come across new information, whether they didn't get it first or, you know, they do actually get it, you know what I mean? Because you've got all your variables, and in between, it just shows you these people, all they want is mediocre shit and next to no change. Yeah, they don't want to be a catalyst for actual change, while they reap the benefits from their viewers and the support that they get and the fucking cash apps and the this and the that. You know what I mean? The GoFundMe. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. But as I say, do what you want to do. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying. Damn. Meanwhile, right, do you know what? I'm gonna make this one video and then I'll just do a part 2 follow-up. Again, there's more handshakes here. Feel free to pause the screen. I think I scrolled down, so I'll show you this bit. It's just ridiculous, man, at this stage. This far in at this stage. Wow. Laurel and Hardy. I used to watch my Laurel and Hardy, boy. Shout out to Shirley Temple. You get me? Yeah. I remember growing up, you had Laurel and Hardy. Fucking hell. Harold Lloyd. You get me? Harold Lloyd. Shirley Temple. What? The Monsters. Was it House on the Prairie? Or is it the little something? Oh my god, I can't remember the names now. I'm trying to remember. But anyway, I'm gonna make this one video. I just saw Zach put out a video, so let me make this quick. And it may or may not be still streaming. I might be able to put my one up first. I know it's not a race, but as I am in the UK and all, you know what I'm saying. It's only right. As I say, I would have put it up, 6 hours ago, even though I would be doing a follow-up video now because the puppet Boris Johnson, he's only just quit. He's crossed his position, right? But anyway, all right, guys, I'm gonna catch you on the next one. This is part 1 of I don't know how many parts, but I'll make it one. I'll make this one short and sweet. Excuse my tiny little bits of stutterings today. I don't know what's going on when I'm talking. Anywho, we'll still get through wholeness, flat mother loving power, spread love and light. Don't be a basic beast brainer, and of course give gracious gratitude, but take no shit.